You drummed for Shakira.
Yes.
At the VMAs. Again,
yes.
with your shirt off. There's a theme, is all I'm saying.
No, I had on a tank top.
Okay. It was skimpy. It showed what it needed to show. It wasn't modest. Welcome to the Slightly Off Plan podcast, the podcast where millennials talk about how we haven't followed society's conventional path. My name is Jillian, and I'm your host. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, or share with your friends. Thanks, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. Cinque.
What's up?
What's up? To everyone listening, watching, this is Cinque. The music that you hear all throughout my podcast comes from Cinque. Cinque is a world-renowned drummer.
Damn.
Guitarist.
Damn.
Flautist?
I wish.
Oh, I made that one up.
That'd be fire.
What else do you play?
A little bass.
Okay.
Produce, and musically direct.
Musically direct?
Yes.
What does that mean?
So, like, if you have a song and it was produced, with, like, electronic textures, and you want to play it live, basically. How to assimilate everything and make it into a live situation.
Wow. That's really cool.
It's fire. I really appreciate doing it. It's fire.
Also, if anyone recognized him, you might have seen him if you were at a Macklemore concert in the last 5 years. This is Macklemore's touring drummer / guitarist / sexy man who takes his shirt off at every concert. The ladies love it. LLC. So welcome to the Slightly Off Plan podcast. Your life has not gone to plan.
Nah, hell no.
Did you have a plan? Like, at any point in your life were you like, at 25 I'll have this, at 30 I'll have this?
I think that's natural to have like at least a rough trajectory. But yeah, that shit was blown to bits. I was like, what? This is 25? I remember prospecting 25 and like out loud to people who are like probably 26, and they laughed hard.
So what did you think 36? You're 36.
Yeah.
We actually have the same birthday. We are exactly a year apart. I'm 1987. He's 1988.
Yeah. Damn. I'm trying to do a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe part of the plan, maybe part of all of our plans should involve some sort of like ownership, and investment, So I've made small strides with investments for sure, but trying to be more mindful of that is definitely like a focus. Stocks and crypto.
Oh, so when you say investments, you mean
that like real,
like monetary?
Yes.
Or, yeah.
Your Roth IRA.
Yeah.
And those things.
What? So I find that I find people's relationship to money very interesting.
Yeah.
And I personally just started all of that. Maybe just like a few years ago, maybe like 5 years ago, over the pandemic. It's like when I learned a lot about finances and stuff. Did you grow up knowing about that? Because I feel like what happens. Oh, sorry, go.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
What happens though?
I feel like a lot of us get to a certain age, and we're like,
yeah.
How do we like? Do we ever break the cycle of working and not building wealth? And then you either, I don't know, it's crazy how many people don't know about like stocks and stuff.
Yeah. Or if you're working, how to make that money kind of diversify.
Yeah.
Work a little bit more for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's seems pretty obvious why, like, if everybody knew that, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
But
not that should be, you know, like everybody should win.
yeah, but it just feels like I remember when I started learning about it, and I was, the first thing you learn when you're like, kind of going through your finances is like the way to get rich is to do all this stuff. And I feel like because I didn't know about it before, I feel almost like duped, I'm like,
Oh yeah.
I'm like, what other secrets are out there that I don't know about?
Fuck.
Isn't that crazy to think about? Did you ever have money goals?
No, I have like comfort goals
Okay.
or like asset goals.
Okay. So like, because I remember one time I was this is back when I was teaching, so this was like 7 years ago. I was living with a roommate, and he said, like, I remember he had just turned 30, I think, and he had hit 100K in his salary, and I remember he came home and he was all excited, and he was like, "Yo, like I just got a raise. It's gonna be 100K. Like I'm gonna be making six figures." And we were like, "Woo!" And he's like, "I hit my goal. Like I wanted to get this number by 30." And I had never had a goal like that. I had never thought of anything remotely close to that. Like I was just kind of like, "Oh, I'll become a teacher and earn what I earn."
Yeah, I feel the same exact way. Because there's something like, to me, beautiful in not focusing on like making a certain amount of money and just like having maybe that's not where your focus is. Like literally that extra step of coming up with a number means that you're like, that's what your drive is.
What would you say your drive is?
Fuck. Trying to figure out the meaning of existence. Straight up.
Yeah.
It's really crazy. Like honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of think a lot about like consciousness. I don't know if like I'm not trying to even just sound some type of way saying that, but like I just like really don't take it for granted.
Hey friends, just checking in. Now would be a great time to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, share with your friends, and thanks so much for being here. Okay, love you, bye.
So you're a musician.
Yes.
And you have some really cool credits.
Thanks.
You drummed for Shakira.
Yes.
At the VMAs. Again, with your shirt off. There's a theme, is all I'm saying.
No, I had on a tank top.
Okay. It was skimpy. It showed what it needed to show. It wasn't modest.
I'm gonna start with just wearing a suit to all gigs. It's gonna be my thing. I'm kidding.
Oh.
Kidding.
Do you have a gig that just really sticks with you for whatever reason?
The first thing I want to say isn't like really a gig in the sense that it's like a paid job musical opportunity thing. But I perform at the Algiers Opera House.
Oh.
On behalf of the State Department. And that was pretty fire.
Okay.
That sticks out for sure.
Oh, wow. What about it?
So I was part of this program called One Beat. And it's like a musical, like artistic diplomacy program that's led by the State Department. And historically, they've brought like Langston Hughes and Archie Shepp and like really prominent figures across the world to just like kind of commune. And so this is the first year that this project had set a destination in Africa, and it was Algeria. So we went to like the edge of the Sahara for like 2.5 weeks, and then spent some time in the capital in Algiers. So, and each like little group in the like, I call it like it's like more than just a residency. It's like anyway. We each had like performances at the Opera House.
Oh.
It's pretty fire.
And you played the drums.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Like the drums are like, I don't know. So the Opera House sounds like you were playing like gongs or something.
I wish I had a gong. No. It was drum set.
Okay. I'm imagining you in a suit and like with like gongs and shit. Speaking of which, we're recording this in your studio in Brooklyn, which is really cool.
Ta-da. This is Rob Anderson's art. Rob Anderson's dope as fuck.
Hey, Slightly Off Planners. So I just got my hands on the latest red flag glasses that's been going viral on TikTok, and let me tell you, they are a game changer. Real story, I was out with this Hinge guy and he starts yelling at the waiter because he put ice cubes in his drink when he specifically asked for crushed ice. But I'm always trying to see the best in people, so I'm like, maybe he's just tired from work and hates big chunks of ice. I put the glasses on and they lit up red. Who knew yelling at a waiter is a red flag? Anyway, my listeners get 15% off with the code yelling at a waiter is an immediate red flag. If you get a pair, let me know how you like them. They have absolutely changed my dating life. Red flag glasses, because love is blind. But you don't have to be. Back to the show.
We're both a part of a special club.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
What did you call it before?
Oh, not black enough.
Oh yeah, we're both
too black.
Yeah, we're in the not black enough club because
the Oreos.
The Oreos. I'm rolling my eyes.
Should we eat an Oreo?
We have Oreos. That's good content. So you're also in the not black enough club. That's why we're eating Oreos. What else do you got? You have, you like rock music. You do rock music.
Yes.
And not to separate, but not the Tina Turner kind of rock. You know what I mean?
No. That's a good distinction.
Like, it's not the same.
Hell no. No shade to Tina.
No shade. No, it's the queen.
God damn, the queen.
We owe her everything. But it's not, listen to, Thursday is not the same as Tina Turner. You know what I mean? But you do new metal.
Yes. But, I've also played in, metal bands and hardcore bands and shit, of course.
Yo, you used to be in that band, Sway? Sway.
Yeah.
Sway was Latin rock, you know?
Latin rock was vinilo. How you have known me that long. You have longed me that known. Vinilo was a Spanish rock group.
Oh, so was Sway.
Sway was the group that was My Bloody Valentine meets Mars Volta.
Talk about the other one. What was it called?
Sway.
No.
Vinilo. Yeah, that was
that was so good.
Thanks. That was so Spanish
good.
Rock.
Spanish rock.
Colombian vibes.
When she said her voice was amazing.
Yeah.
I remember thinking, I was like, these guys could totally make it.
Yeah.
I thought it was so good.
It was fire.
You guys could have been the Marias. You know the Marias?
No, who that?
Oh, that's not how it goes. I'll play you some Marias.
Okay.
Do you have any tours coming up? Because you're a touring musician.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. I've been asked to do a couple of tours. The only thing that is completely set in stone that's definitely happening is in May, which we were talking about. But there's a booking that I made for my solo show, which is happening at X Jazz Festival in Berlin, May, either the 16th or the 17th, I forget.
Do you like touring?
Whoa, I'm sighing real deep before that. I'm like, why haven't I answered yet? Touring is a super blessing. It's if you've played music for as long as I've played music, That's probably your main goal.
Mm-hmm.
Is to either like have recorded on everything you ever wanted to record on, which is like hard, and you'll never know what you want to record on because things will just pop up. That'll be anyway. But touring the world is definitely like you probably want to do that. I didn't necessarily start playing music and I was like, oh, I'm gonna tour the world one day. Like honestly, it wasn't like. But I kept doing it to the point where it's like, oh, I could probably, if I keep doing this, I could probably tour the world anyway. It's so fire. It's really fire. It's like a lot of exposure to things.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of learning and like improvising and inputting and outputting and loving and feeling and adjusting and becoming strong and like flowing, understanding. Like it takes a lot. You're like in different time zones, like sometimes every day. You know what I'm saying? You have to adjust and you have to like really take care of yourself. Your fucking immune system. You have to take care of your immune system. Like,
oh yeah,
extra. It's like it takes a lot. You're like physically carrying shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're dragging some shit. You know, it's like a lot of physical work, just like moving in a plane. How you've moved in one plane station?
Yeah.
In one airport, right? Plane station. You moved in one. You moved to like one terminal.
Yeah.
Like, you know, every day.
Yeah.
It's fire. Like, it's good exercise, I guess, but you have to exercise in order to tour.
That's a lot. Yeah, that sounds exhausting. Wow,
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
What do you think is one thing about tour, or maybe a couple of things about touring that people might not realize? Because I imagine people think that touring is like this glamorous thing.
Yeah. And
it's like fun. You see the world, and you're like dancing all day or whatever, or like, you know, playing instruments. But what do you think?
Maybe one thing, unfortunately, that comes to mind first, and like we're kind of made to feel like we can't feel this way a lot of times, is that we don't get paid enough. Like straight up.
Okay.
And it goes it's like the whole entire structure of the thing. It's not just like this person or this person. It's like maybe a venue. Maybe people don't want to pay for a ticket, or maybe people can't pay for a ticket. So you adjust the ticket, but like the people who adjust the ticket want to make up for so maybe the venue is going to pick up the slack, and I don't know. There are also a lot of people doing this. There are a lot of people playing music and touring. So like I get that it's a pretty saturated market, and it's hard to always give equal opportunities to everybody. So like, you know, but I have been a part of like huge endeavors, like one of the hugest, you know, and yeah, can get paid way more for like, you know, you're always bringing value to whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
If you're not bringing value, maybe you don't deserve to be comfortable remotely, but like if you're bringing immense value, maybe you deserve, I don't know. Yeah, more money.
All right. Whoever's in charge of that, just make sure you pay them more.
Yeah, please.
Who am I talking to?
You're talking to like label owners. You're talking to Spotify. The Spotify CEO for sure.
Spotify. This is on Spotify.
I've also been like, you know, doing it for a while. So I'm like in a different, I don't mean to put, you know, I'm not trying to put myself above, but like at a certain point you fucking have to go somewhere else with what you're doing. Like on another level. So
What does another level look like?
Maybe like putting together a whole show for Bjork. That's my supreme, like, working with an artist that I admire and like I like to make music in that vein.
And Bjork's
That'd be
number one.
fire. Bjork is probably the number one artist that I would want to collaborate with.
Oh, speak it.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Hands down. Because I love Death Grips, for instance, right?
What does that mean?
It's a band. It's another incredible band.
Okay, yeah.
I would love to collaborate with them too, but it's like I feel like they already. I would just want to listen. Like I could just listen to Bjork too for sure, but I feel like, and they've worked together, coincidentally, not coincidentally, but I feel like that kind of marriage, would be fire, like a rock, or like a new metal, rocky Bjork, angsty, punky situation. I think that would be fire.
What about what would your dream collaboration be amongst the living and the dead?
Oh, like what would I want to see or hear, or what I wouldn't be a part of?
Ooh, a part of.
Oh shit, Kalela.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
She's awesome. She's a singer. I'd love to collaborate with her. She's really awesome. That's not like dream. Like I'm thinking of like Dead or Alive. You said Dead or Alive. Like I'm like fuck. Like okay, Prince. Like what the fuck? You kidding me?
Like yeah though.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh okay. Or like Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I was literally just about to say it's Prince or Michael Jackson.
I think it's okay that it's cliche. It's cliche for a reason.
I think Prince. I love Michael Jackson, man. Come on, fucking Michael Jackson. But I just saw Michael Jackson's shit. He had like it's like a short film that played at Disney World or some shit like this. It's like you know, it's just a short. It's like a whatever, like a Michael Jackson music video essentially. And I was watching this shit, and I'm like, oh, okay. I like really kind of understand him more. He's kind of like, oh shit. He's like super talented, right? He's like slightly like on the spectrum. Michael Jackson. He's brilliant, but he's like he's very awkward, you know? But he's also so in his body and like sure of his body movements, but like he's kind of like wow, am I reading Michael Jackson right now? But I'm comparing him to Prince and just like how they, I don't know, maybe why I'm affected by Prince more than Michael Jackson. It's like Prince is like this cool, over the top, but really not meaning to be. Genius. He plays every instrument. Like
Prince?
Yes.
Oh, I don't think I knew that.
Yeah. I don't know which songs though, but there are songs that you know from Prince where he's played every instrument on the fucking shit, man.
No way.
Yes way.
Oh, I actually didn't know that about Prince. That's really cool.
And he be dancing. Yeah. And he be wearing pumps.
I never understood how he was like a heartthrob. I never got it.
You never want like a suave,
like
sexy, like chest hair ass nigga, light skin, like
the hair. No, I just don't get it.
Also, like in the 80s, like you gotta put yourself in the 80s too. Yeah. You would be like, what?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's wild to me that happened at scale, like in the past. Like Prince seems like some 2025 shit. He does not seem like he came from the 80s. 70s?
No.
Oh, 80s.
Sorry, can I say something?
Yeah.
for the fact that you said that Prince seems like he's from 2025, exactly. The motherfucker was from the future, fuck around in the 80s, and not only that, like even like being in the 80s, he was like 80s was the time where everybody was like wearing skin tight like pants with like mesh shirts on. It's very like everybody's like yo, you know, we tough dudes with our mesh tank tops. But like
Isley Brothers.
Yeah, not like yeah, the 80s was a wild time, man. Prince was on like Big 5-2 with like 8-inch heels, just like talking to everybody. Everybody could get it. Sorry, all right, Michelle.
No, that's wild to me. The chokehold he had.
Prince is that guy, man.
Oh my gosh. So
that vast catalog.
huh?
So Michael Jackson too. Man, this debate. It's kind of like it's kind of a no-brainer. I'm sorry to keep dwelling on it, you know?
No.
But it's kind of a no-brainer, man. Like,
What's the no-brainer being?
Prince, like
Prince,
it's
yeah.
pretty clear, like.
Yeah.
And what are we evaluating? Like iconography or talent or, you know, maybe in iconography Michael Jackson has it.
What's iconography?
Like how much of an icon they are.
Oh.
How ubiquitous are they? Michael Jackson is definitely more well known than Prince for sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
But if we're talking about talent, boy.
Well, I guess it's more.
Oh man, Michael, I love you, man, so much. But oh my God, this nigga Prince, man, what? Diamonds and pearls. Nah, chill. I'm sorry. There's so much.
This is a really random question, but is Prince considered rock and roll?
He definitely has rock and roll songs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's considered a lot of things.
Okay.
I would say.
Yeah.
I'd say like that's why Diamonds and Pearls is an example, because it's like not a well known, and it's like kind of rocky as like electric guitar, but then you have like Bambi and like other like cute rock like dancey kind of shit. He has breadth.
I mean, you play your own instruments. Like you play your own instruments. What does that mean?
It means I play them. They're mine and I play them.
You play multiple instruments.
Yeah.
And you layer your own songs.
Yeah.
You just came out with some new metal shit.
Yeah.
Where you're screaming on the track.
I'm screaming on the. Hey, turn me up in the headphones.
But you play every layer.
Yeah.
Is that common in musicians, like to play more than one instrument, like very well? Like because I feel like my idea of most artists, most musicians, commercial ones, pop ones, whatever, like they have their one thing and they do that one thing. Like Travis Barker is a drummer, and you know, Lenny Kravitz is a guitarist.
I think it's actually pretty common
that
musicians have at least one other instrument that they gravitate to that they're like, oh no, I could do this too.
Oh, okay.
I actually think it's pretty common.
Oh, okay.
They're just, to me there's so many people who are so capable of multiple things. I'm just like, nah, you gotta. Yeah, for sure. Super duper killing on, but that is rare, of course.
Okay.
Like,
who is that? Who's like a good example of
Jacob
that?
Collier.
Oh. Okay.
Even like Dave Grohl.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
He can write incredible songs.
Yeah.
And then play drums.
Yeah.
Probably each have to do with the other, you know, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, he is music, I feel. Like he kills it. On both, like, and well.
Yeah.
That's really fucking cool.
You know what I'm saying?
That's such a cool thing. Like, to be regarded as, like, one of the best drummers and one of the best guitarists of all times. And
I mean,
songwriter and...
to be part of one of the greatest rock bands in the world ever in history. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, he's royalty.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
I'm trying to think of somebody. Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars is sick. He's half Filipino, and he's sick.
Mabuti! Putang ina mo, world.
Okay.
Sorry, Ma.
My mom was like, did you hear what he said? He said,
Why you teach them bad words? You can't teach them good words.
for the record, I did not teach Cinque those words. You got that from your other Filipino friends.
I got that from
Your wretched Filipino friends.
Wow.
Not I. I'm a lady. And I say no such things.
A ratchet lady.
Do you have any big projects that you're excited for?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm really excited for the stuff that I'm doing.
Okay.
The music that I'm about to put out. I'm also really excited about this trio that I have with two of my best friends, Paul Wilson and Melanie Charles.
Mm.
So we played at LPR like a month ago, and we're playing at Blue Note in March.
Mm.
So yeah, I'm excited about those things. I talked about ownership earlier as like after investment. And like touring and why that's great, but why also like it's sometimes a dub. It's because there's no ownership in it. Or there should be. Or there could be. Or whatever. Like, you know, they're all different levels of music playing and whatever. So it's hard for me to be like, it should be this way all the time because like it's just so vast. There's so many people doing it. There's so many. So it's like hard to say if it. But one thing that's true is like it's when you put out music and you are a part of like the ownership lexicon of that music, it makes just your life more equitable. You know, like with the trio, we're about to come out with an album. So okay, it's gonna be fire. And if anybody likes that album, like if somebody wants to use part of it for their commercial or something like that, like that's fire. Like we all get a piece of that, and it's like a good.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but touring as I've been doing, it hasn't like yielded. It will never yield anything like that. And we're talking about millions of dollars for like syncs and at that scale, you know.
Yeah.
So. But nothing that you know. So anyway, I'm saying that to say that the goal is the goal. If you want to talk about like a monetary goal, yeah, like $1 million sync,
yeah,
or something. That's like maybe apple pie in the sky, depending on like what you know. There's a lot of levels, of course, a lot of layers to this, but that's the intention, and it's not like the number one, you know, it's not driving us to make the art, but it definitely is an avenue by which we can make the art comfortably, is to like project and to put into the universe that we'll get like a sync. It's kind of like a nice goal to reach for an artist, aside from like, you know, getting a grant, which is also really fire.
A grant?
Yeah.
Oh, what do you mean?
So that's kind of like what I did in Algeria.
Oh, okay.
Sort of like, you know, I had to answer prompts and I had to be in line with the program in some sort of way. Like I already had like a connection to North African music. So, you know, grants often ask you like to fall into a certain category in order to be eligible for it. So that was that sort of vibe. Or that's what I'm referring to. You have to like write a proposal or like an artist statement type vibes.
Oh.
So that's a vibe. How many times am I gonna say vibe? Vibe.
I feel like obviously music means a lot to you. I feel like it's would you say it's just like one of the biggest things in your life?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we're saying the same thing. I feel like you just are music. And every once in a while I'll listen to a new song, maybe by a new artist or something, and I'll just be enjoying it so much. I'll just like, when you really feel a song, you just like feel it in your skin and your bones, and it's just like tickling a different part of your brain. And I'll have this moment sometimes, and I'll just like fall in love with music, which I know sounds so cheesy.
No.
But it happens. Like I'll be listening to. I remember the last time it happened. I was listening to this song by the Backseat Lovers called "Kilby Girl," and there's just like this breakdown in the song that every time it comes on, I get filled with so much joy, and I just like get so excited. And I had this thought of just like, I just love music. I love what it does. I love how it feels. I love everything about it. The song just like made me fall in love with just like the concept of music.
Yeah.
Is that something that you're familiar with?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And does it happen a lot?
Yeah. Maybe it happens too much.
Okay.
I was kind of talking about this in the gym today because they were playing some shit and somebody was talking to me, and I was definitely listening to music. I was definitely listening to them too. When something was happening, I was like, I'm like, okay, cool. No, I was listening, I swear.
Yeah.
That happens to a lot of people too, for sure. But like, of course, musicians are like picking up on like fucking hyper nuances in the music. And some get really excited about it and some don't, of course. I am one that gets hella excited about it. It's hard for me to not hear some shit going on. Yeah. Really hard.
Yeah.
Especially if I like it and I like the part that's coming up, chill. I have to listen to it. Yeah. Like I have to experience that again.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a nice way of putting it. Like, I have to experience that again.
Yeah, you said you're falling in love with music. It sounds like you fall in love with music multiple times.
Yeah. Or maybe, like, you just remember how much you're in love with music, I think is another way of putting it. Slightly different, slightly the same. Do you remember the last time that happened?
I feel like it was when I was playing something for y'all.
Oh, today?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, definitely. It happened.
Oh, that's so sweet.
But I forget like which. It definitely happened when I was playing my own music.
Are you just like, I'm so good at this? Like before when we were watching videos of you on stage.
Oh my god. Damn. Alright, when I was playing Deftones, that's when it happened for sure.
Okay. When you were playing it, like playing the music, not playing it. Okay. I mean, that was a sick song. That was really good. I got that with that Tom Misch song.
Oh, yeah.
That Tom Misch song is like, yeah.
I can tell.
I was vibing.
Hard.
It's so good. It just, oh. I'm just saying, I've been killing it.
No, you should DJ.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy.
You DJ as well.
Yeah.
Look at that segue.
Got you.
You DJ'd, the last you DJ'd was New Year's Eve.
That's right. Just for a little blip.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of fun.
So what does I don't know how to ask this question. What does DJing feel like versus like playing an instrument? Because they're both musical, obviously, but when you're like creating the new sounds that aren't playing, and then in the other you're playing sounds that already exist.
Yeah.
In a certain way.
DJing is fire. To me, because I'm like, I haven't been like seriously DJing for a while. I am liable to feel a little not nervous, but like it's hard for me to completely get into flow state with DJing so far because I'm not like a fucking, you know what I'm saying, Tiesto as motherfucker. Anyway, why he was the example that I use is beyond me. But anyway, yeah. So currently it feels like a little vulnerable, but it also feels nice because you're just like playing music and vibing, and you can kind of like set the. It's like what I'm learning how to do is listen more to what people want instead of just like setting the thing.
Yeah.
So
it does feel like a kind of relationship with the crowd.
Yeah.
Being a DJ.
You have to be in service. Like, I'm a drummer. Like, I know that I have to be in service of the musicians on stage, of everybody in the crowd, for sure. So it's the same sort of thing. But, like, it's easier to just, like, play the drums. It's harder to, like, look at people and understand how you need to play the drums better. So I'm not at that level yet with DJing.
I see.
You know?
Yeah.
Drumming, like, psh, motherfucker.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
do you, like, behind the kit, I definitely imagine that as like a guitarist who's, like, going out into the crowd, like, feeding off the crowd.
Yeah.
But as a drummer, do you also feel the crowd?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh. Do you feel, okay, because let's talk, because I find this fascinating. I've only had small crowds, and I have crowds for I'll have like 70 people in the room for, like, a comedy night.
Yeah.
You'll have tens of thousands in a stadium. So now that I'm saying that out loud, comparing our crowd seems ridiculous. But
yeah, maybe like there's been 70,000 too.
I've also played shows where there was 5 people in the crowd.
Yeah.
And then I was one of those 5 people.
Yeah,
That's how I know there was only 5. That's actually, like, a really cool thing to think about. Like, as your friend that has seen, like, the span of your musical career, like, I've seen you, like I said, play shows where, like, we're all on the same level. You know, it's a small show when you're all on the same level of flooring.
I kind of like that, though, to be honest.
But then I've also seen you play, like, Jones Beach, like, one of the best musical stadiums ever.
Well, technically it's an amphitheater, no, I'm just kidding, I'm kidding. But it is.
No, music nerd, what's an amphitheater?
It's just, I think it relates to the size and the human capacity.
Okay.
Stadium and like the function stadium is like a stadium.
Oh, okay, like a stadium.
Amphitheater is like specifically for concerts, but it's not as big as a stadium. It's maybe like a quarter to half the size of a stadium, you know?
I feel like you've done stadiums.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay. What's the biggest concert you've ever played for?
It's probably live, like the humans are there and shit. The
humans are there. Yeah, that's right. No, because Shakira's for millions.
That was probably the biggest thing.
That's crazy.
That was pretty crazy.
That's crazy. Did you meet Shakira?
Did I meet Shakira?
Yeah, I mean, like, did you, like, get to talk to her, or was it just, like, business?
I didn't really get to talk to her.
Okay.
That would have been fire.
Yeah.
She would have been like, ooh. But there was no time to make her go, ooh. Anyway.
So it was just rehearsal.
Yeah. We rehearsed, like, we met, like, whatever. Made a joke or two, and then, yeah. But on stage, it was actually pretty fire. Because, like, I yelled at her. Because whatever, she's, like, looking at us. We're, like, performing. You have to fucking, you know. Not everybody is... Alright, I'm about to spill a lot of tea.
Yay!
I don't know where we were going, but we can go here. With a lot of these performances, right? Okay, this is a lot of tea. A lot of these performances, like MTV VMAs and shit. Like, man, there's some motherfuckers who are singing, okay, but there's some motherfuckers that are not singing.
Oh shit.
Or like playing instruments and shit. Like,
no way.
It's too much of a risk, you know? It's not like what's important about the thing. It has to like look good and feel good, and like it's gonna sound good because you put it in the track and whatever, and you just charge it to the game. So
people don't play their own instruments?
A lot of the times, unfortunately.
That feels crazy to me.
Why?
I don't know. I just thought that everyone played the instrument.
Nah.
Wow.
Especially on like
I'm so
huge,
naive.
like that fucking Beyonce that just happened at the halftime.
Yeah.
What was the occasion? It was Christmas, right?
It was the Christmas Texas game.
Yeah,
Houston.
She probably wasn't singing.
No.
Those rapping parts, she might have been rapping, but I doubt she was singing.
You...
And no shade to Beyonce, she could sing her ass off.
No, I'm falling off the couch. You can't say that. I have to believe it's real.
Yeah, I mean, as WWE is real. It sucks, but like, I mean, it doesn't suck. Like, okay, so I did the Shakira thing. Okay, so I'm like, oh, fire! I'm like learning the shit out of this music. I'm like, oh, I'm about to be for Shakira. I'm gonna practice the fuck out of it. I practice that shit till my fucking what?
Oh, okay. Really?
Yes, and then we show up, and then okay, we have these snare drums that have mesh heads. So, you see this this is made out of plastic. It transfers the sound. If it's mesh, it just doesn't. It sounds like poof. It sounds like a tennis ball or some shit. Like, it doesn't sound like anything. So it's this drum line. First of all, it's made out of half dancers, half drummers. And like, we're all on these mesh drums. It was recorded. That track, that segment was pre-recorded.
Oh, sorry. That just caught me off guard.
And anyway, it was so good that a friend of mine who is a producer and a singer, and he plays drums, and like, he's brilliant. Haile. He was like, yo, I saw that shit. That was fire. You sounded pretty fire. The other guys, I don't know, but you sound... I was like, wow, like, you didn't hear any of them. So it's very, like, everybody can get duped, you know? And maybe it's not important to scrutinize, like, who's doing what, like, because you have this pyro thing that just happened, and that's fire. No pun. I'm sorry. That was cool. That was a really exciting moment in life. So you have other things that, like, okay, Beyonce comes out on a horse. That's pretty dope, She got a horse. I love horses. They're great. But, like, it doesn't have to always be focused on the music. However, to me, it does take away a little bit when you have, like, the opportunity to do something pretty big musically, and you're like, nah, I'm gonna put it in the track because, like, I want to make sure that my dance moves are on. Like, I get it, I definitely understand it, but it's like, it makes it so that after a while, people just expect maybe the same thing, or like not as much as they should expect. Definitely not as much as they used to expect out of a performance. And then we go right back to Prince, like, all like live, like really thick live performance, a lot of like interesting arrangements and shit, live arrangements. Anyway,
so Prince was the real deal. He was all live, no pre-recorded shit.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What is your, like, biggest hot take in the music industry? Like, something like unpopular opinion.
Artists need to do other shit. Artists need to also have something else that they can use to better society. Artists shouldn't just be artists.
Oh, hot take.
I firmly believe that. I don't really go around saying that. But I just kind of like lead by example.
What do you mean? What does that look like for you?
Like, I'm like hyper athletic. Like, I'm in the athletics like to a fault. And so much so that I'm like studying to take my NASM exam so I could be a personal trainer. Oh. Like, I would go back to school. Like, you need things need to line up, and I don't need to be in this ecosystem of potentially needing to go overseas for a tour, in order to go back to school for something either like sports medicine or like environmental science. I would do that. That'd be fire. I think that, like, there's so much that you can give to the, like, I don't know. I think that there are just more ways in which all of us can give offerings to the world. It's not just musicians, of course, but all right. This is also a hot take, right?
Okay.
I feel like perhaps a doctor, right?
Mm-hmm.
A doctor doesn't necessarily need to do some other shit.
Okay.
I feel like a doctor, no shade to artists, a doctor is like more. It's like I wouldn't encourage a doctor to stop being a doctor or to like divert his or her attention away from being a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
That's maybe a profession that we need as many people as possible to always have that skill.
Mm-hmm.
Playing drums, I don't think that society would depend more on more people playing drums than becoming doctors. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
And I think that if you want to play drums, you should play drums, but you should also like become a doctor, because like, why not? You definitely can. It doesn't mean that you have to like you're gonna have to sacrifice something eventually.
Interesting.
So like you know.
And why do you think that? Because you know that's a hot take. Because even I'm like,
Yeah.
Like, why is the art not enough?
Yeah, that's a good question. Because we're more than, we like require more than that, I guess. Like we require art, we'll always need or want art.
Yeah.
There's always going to be a place for us to, there's always going to be somebody to make art.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I don't know how many fucking doctors there are in a plane, you know? Like maybe that's a silly way of postulating like how many, like the average number of people doing a certain profession. But that makes me think about like cooking or like hunting, like shit that everybody used to do. Like everybody used to know how to forage for mushrooms and like the further away from that we get, the less like in tune with nature we are, I feel. You know, like the less longevity we have in a way. Too much art is just like we're all in our heads, which it's not reality. Like we have this fucking body and like the sun and shit. Like we still have to like till the land and live with animals and like, you know, like protect ourselves from rain and extreme weather. Like no, but that ass, like if we're like, oh, but should I use blue or red? Like, oh, should I put the kick drum or it's like, to a certain extent, of course, it's beautiful. Well, no, to forever, we'll always need art, but we'll also always need doctors.
Yeah. Interesting. But what about like the professions in the middle of like artist and doctor? Because I feel like everyone should bring their gifts to the table, and if your gift is the ability to be a doctor, then that's your gift, and if your gift is the ability to do art, then that's your gift.
Sure.
But what about the people who like, and so I think that's enough. Like, so I feel like if an artist is an artist, like that is your gift, that is what you are bringing to the world, because some art gives joy to people that, you know, would have otherwise not had that joy.
For sure.
But then what about like, and no offense to any, but like office workers, you know, like surely an artist can be an artist, but an auditor, like an auditor, do something else. Sorry.
That's fair. Maybe like, but also like, maybe there's an auditor that like thrives. They're just like in their audit fucking world. They're just like, oh shit. They're just like zoning. They're just like, that's where they. It just so happens to be auditing. I don't know. Like maybe that prowess could be moved to, you know, they could do something else with it, but. But yeah, maybe they get enough fulfillment from that. But I feel you. Yes. Yeah. Perhaps you definitely need to like supplement with something. But maybe that also like strikes me like how you're saying that is like, it's for you, like you have to do something else for yourself, which is true. But I'm saying like for the world, and maybe an auditor isn't the best example. You're like looking at, well, I mean, maybe you're a corporate auditor and you're like looking at the financial embezzlements of like millions of dollars.
Yeah,
from this
that's what I
company.
mean. Like,
You know, that's great. That's like, but now we're getting to like moral police, like what like profession is, you know what I'm saying? That's why I like kind of hesitated when I said that, but I am like just so happen to be an artist who doesn't just art. You know, I can do other shit, and I want to learn other shit.
Yeah.
And I just don't know if I see that attitude that much from artists. I feel like I could see more of that attitude from artists.
That you see.
Like I'm gonna do more than just my art, and be like super forward with that.
I have one more question for you before we wrap up.
Yeah.
What are you prioritizing in 2025?
Ooh. Yeah, the quest for ownership and equity. I think that is, yeah, that I think that has to do a lot with this podcast. And like the fact that we don't have like 401ks.
Yeah.
And that like maybe ownership and equity for us, or the path to that looks completely different, you know, which is fine. But like, it just means that how intentional we have to be about it is a little different. So, but that ownership and equity, like instead of like waiting for an opportunity, like create the opportunity. Damn, that sounds like kind of cheesy, but like I'm dead ass. Like,
yeah,
create the thing that is going to kind of set you free from whatever, or like manifest it. I say that as least hippy dippiness as I possibly can.
Manifest it.
But like, oh my god, manifest it, like just like right. No, but like really, like speak, like, you know,
speak
what I'm saying?
on it.
And yeah, that's the, and it's more than a goal. It's already happened. It's already, the wheels are already in motion. Have already been, so it's lit.
Yeah, that's great. And sometimes the goal is not, doesn't mean that. Sometimes the goal is ongoing.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. One of my goals from last year, actually, that I'm now ongoing until this year, is I made 2024 the year of saying yes to art. So if anyone invited me to anything, I made a promise to myself that if I could afford it, I would, and if I could go, I would always go. Because what I used to do in the past was, if someone would invite me to something and I kind of thought I wasn't interested, I just wouldn't go. And like, you know, and sometimes I would have no reason to judge it. Like I would just be like, but in 2024, I was like, I'm saying yes every single time. Again, if I can afford it, if I could actually go. And I ended up seeing some of the coolest pieces of art that I would have never have seen if I had said no. And it's something I kept up throughout the year. I did go to the Fringe, in the Edinburgh Fringe, which is like a performing arts festival. And it was hard to say yes there, because like you're going to, I mean, I was there for 3 weeks and I went to 22 shows.
God, what?
It was like, I mean, it was, but that's what you do at the Fringe. If you're there for a while, you say yes to a lot of shows, but it adds up, you know. Like
all types of music, is that?
It's mostly comedy.
Oh, okay.
So like there is music, there is like circus, there are different things, but like it is mostly I'd say like skits, comedy skits, you know, stand up, but or even drama, plays, musicals. It's great. Yeah, it's such a fun time, and like a new thing in my life now that I'm like in London in comedy. Yeah, I love the Fringe. Hopefully going back this year. Yeah, it's kind of a big thing to go. But yeah, like, you know, saying yes to art was so good for me last year that I continued it this year, and it actually happened last week. A friend of mine had extra tickets to go see a Broadway show, and she wanted to go see maybe Happy Ending, and I was like not interested in going. I was like suggesting other shows, but then I was like, you know what, like, let me just trust the process.
Yeah.
And I ended up becoming so obsessed with this musical. It was so cute. I was like crying at the end of it. I've been obsessed with the soundtrack.
Yeah.
And actually, this was a musical that exists in Korea, and then they made an American version.
Not translated.
Translated into American version.
But more so, they just like they revamped it, kind of.
It's basically the same thing.
Okay.
But the American version isn't out yet, and so I've been so obsessed with this musical that I've been listening to the Korean version.
Fire.
I don't know what she's saying.
Fuck it.
But I'm like singing along. I'm like,
She's spitting.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Oh, check Cinque out at whatever I'm linking below, depending on when I post this. And we out. I don't have a sign out.
That's your sign out.
That's my sign out.
Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate the support, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you made it this far, please comment the name of your favorite fruit, and maybe one day I'll buy that fruit for you as a thank you. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the Slightly Off Plan channel, and share it with someone who you think might like the show. And that would probably be a millennial with no job or access to the housing ladder. It's why we're here. Okay, thanks, bye.